Okay, flashy intro over. I've made these year in review videos a few times now, and for this year, a motorcycle camping trip to the Oregon coast felt right. I imagine this as some awesome adventure video, riding out to the ocean, ending with an inspirational sunset to lead into 2025. I mean, not to spoil the ending, but that's not how this video goes. It's December in Oregon, which means there's way more rain than sunsets. The weather forecast has me worried though, because when you're camping on a motorcycle, you are committed and out in the elements. Which has actually become the whole point of the trip for me, to get out of my comfort zone. "2024 has been year number 7 of operating my business, Spring-Fed Media. It's been incredible how everything has been building, one project leading to the next. In the past, we filmed forest fires in my home community along the Mackenzie River and captured rockets launching into the auroras in Fairbanks, Alaska. Creating more than just content, we've been telling incredible stories to support so many important efforts, causes, and missions. This year alone, we've been able to film along the Mackenzie River, not only sharing the beauty, but also how the land and people are coming back after past forest fires. To help build resilience, the Mackenzie Community Land Trust started rebuilding new and more affordable housing options in Blue River. I was honored to assist in getting the word out and aid the group in raising funds and awareness. It was also so uplifting to see the new fire station, library, and local clinic open, and even hang my photography on the new clinic walls. More time was spent documenting the fire activity and regrowth in the H.J. Andrews Experimental Forest after the Lookout Fire in 2023. This long-term research forest has the opportunity to take decades of research and data collected about forests and transition it into fire research, hopefully bettering our relationship and understanding with fire. The filming project with fire that resonated the most with me brought me to the lower Klamath River Basin with the Cultural Fire Management Council on the Yurok Reservation, as they helped heal the land with fire and connect with people through cultural burning. Outside of fire, we worked with the Spring Creek Project through Oregon State University, taking a deep dive to redefine what conservation means as the intertwined ecosystems of our world continue to unravel. While capturing the Meaningful Travel Summit, I was able to connect with a fellow Mackenzie River resident, learning about a ceremony planned to bless and plant white oak trees after the Holiday Farm Fire. Getting to experience the reverence for the land and helping to ground the history of Native people along the Mackenzie River felt so incredibly humbling. Throughout this whole past year, working with and learning from so many Indigenous people added to a deepening view of our role as humans in this world. I'd like to say this is how things always go. Making a plan, hitting the throttle, knocking out project after project. I mean, 2024 has been amazing, but as winter set in, I hit a wall. The truth is, just a month ago, the motorcycle wasn't even running, and I was not doing great either. For every amazing filming adventure, there's equal amounts of office time with isolated editing and computer work, sending thousands of emails. And as winter arrived, I was left with a shoulder injury, feeling incredibly burned out, and searching for a better work-life balance. This motorcycle trip felt like a metaphor for the current moment. Broke down, lacking maintenance, and needing to get moving again. I hardly rode the bike this summer, and now it wouldn't even start. Instead of riding and keeping it maintained, it takes even more effort just to get it back on the road. Just like instead of working out and staying strong, now I'm rebuilding with physical therapy. I've seen the hustle culture so glorified in the video and media world. There's so many parallels in wildland firefighting, teaching, healthcare, nonprofits, first responders, and so many other walks of life, where you grind and you do the hard work because you love it, but the balance is lost. This work takes so much effort, but how do we make it sustainable? How do we find that balance within our mind, body, and soul, instead of trying to fix everything after it breaks? How do we work against our human nature of hitting rock bottom before realizing we need to do something different? Sorry to say, I don't have the answer for you. But for me, it involves gratitude, staying real and grounded, and continuously moving forward. That doesn't mean it's easy though, because all too often, the most important things in life are really challenging. In many ways, I'm just starting to scratch the surface of where Spring-Fed Media will go. This year has involved larger and longer-term projects, with 2 films being selected for several film festivals, including my film about prescribed fire, Burning to Heal. I'm excited to keep exploring the filmmaking and festival world, and even work to finish some documentary projects that have been on the back burner. For Wildland Fire, I'll continue to recertify my red card and work to film wildfires up close and personal. Goals like these can feel impossibly big though. That's why I always have to remind myself that the tough things feel so much harder and bigger in our heads than in reality. Just like this rainstorm I was so worried about. It ended up hitting right as the ocean came into view. Instead of fighting or avoiding the cold, I'm using it to embrace the uncomfortable and free myself from the fear. But we can't just clench our fists and grind our way through, because that's what leads to burnout and not adjusting until hitting rock bottom. We have to find that balance and be open to embracing the challenge. But the best part is we don't have to do it alone. I might be running my own business, but I'm fortunate to have support from family and friends and collaborate with so many amazing and talented people. We all have the opportunity to work together, making it easier to tackle the challenges when we aren't doing it alone. We could put off and steer away from the hard things, the things that would be best but aren't mandated. But what if we take on the hard things, going beyond what's required? Sometimes it's slow, painful progress, but moving forward is still better than staying stuck or moving backwards. There's so much work to do, especially when it comes to our home that we all call Earth. If we can't find that balance and keep taking more than we give back, we'll keep spiraling, looking for rock bottom. Just from the point of view of increasing wildfires, it's hard not to think it will keep getting harder before we all start really working to make it better. This can all feel like so much though, like standing at the edge of the ocean, looking out over this never-ending, powerful force that we don't dare venture into. It's cold, it's risky, it might be more than we can handle. But what if we can do it? What if we try? What if we charge into it with everything we have and everything we've learned? Time, after finally jumping in, it's the hard things and the cold water that always make me feel the most alive. We are all capable of so much more than we realize. If we just work together, maintain the balance, and keep moving forward, doing our best to 2025.
But if you live the hate kind of life that is tough, this road might be rough, but you mustn't bear the pain, cause life's a thunderstorm, and I'm just dancing in the rain. I'm just dancing in the rain.
Because when you jump in the ocean, you aren't even thinking about the rain.